should never have given her a chance. Former addict. We should have listened to her instincts, Tracy's instincts. It was always going to end in blue lights.
Pigeonholing her wasn't the answer.
I should have put my foot down.
Right, hindsight's not going to get us anywhere, is it?
Stent is a relatively straightforward procedure.
You have one yourself, I recall.
Listen, he was quoting poetry to one of the nurses earlier, so I think everything's in working order. Burns, I think.
Well, he's a month too late for that. We should never have given her a chance, Roy. It was written all over her face.
No appetite?
No, I'll polish it off.
There's a sausage going.
You leave my brother's sausage alone.
I used to love a full English on a match day, Sunday mornings.
Here we go. Tales of Hackney Marshes.
I forget the Premier League. I mean, some of the goals we scored.
Part football, this is.
It all counts.
Nerves.
No?
It's going to be fine.
What time do you get your results?
10:30, supposedly. I hope they don't keep us waiting.
One of the guys I played with got it, made a full recovery. Mate, he scored an absolute belter one day. Middle of winter, ground like iron. Should have called the game off. We were hard back then, frozen pitch, no problem. Vinnie Jones in the back pocket. Cancer. Bring it on.
Ronnie?
You know what I mean, he's just the same. You're just gonna get on with it, aren't you, Kev?
Yeah. You sound in good spirits.
Dad? Yeah, he was only on for a minute.
You have to admit, a defib for that amount of time is a lottery.
Made of strong stuff, though, isn't he?
Hey, did you sleep okay?
Did I? Anyway, first things first. How's your dad/granddad?
Land of the living.
Ah, very good. Well, give him my best, won't you?
Secondly?
Secondly, are you in work today?
Briefly.
Please look after him, won't you?
I'll do my job.
Talk on. Can we talk?
Sean, I'm up against it.
Dylan's up against it.
Can you keep it down? We're trying to eat our breakfast here.
My son's been locked up, actually. Sat there sitting without a care in the world.
In 2 hours, he gets to find out if his cancer spread. Not a care in the world.
Well, I didn't know about that, so. Sorry.
Forget it.
What does he think I'm gonna do?
What?
Daniel.
It's his money. You're still gonna live here. You're still gonna boss everyone around. Nothing is going to change. It's a name above a door, and it could be so much worse.
To everything I've put in it. COVID, I made this place a hub. I saved lives.
Easy.
My social distancing measures, they were exemplary.
You were following government stipulations.
Dean, don't fly an horse. He packed them in like sardines.
All right, well, if it happens again, we'll put you in charge of public safety. But in the meantime, I am going to get Adam on the case. To amend the deeds, unless you've got some other master plan.
There's still time.
To pay Carla back. Oh, what are you going to do? Learn to play the banjo? Bust down the precinct?
All right, there is no need to be like that.
He's giving you a way out, Jenny. Quit your moaning. Especially while Ken's in hospital. You had a good night, by the way. Thanks for asking.
The look on her face when I caught her. It was like a John le Carré novel.
Well, she seemed like a perfectly normal human being. How long do you think she'd been doing it?
Oh, let's not beat ourselves up.
We had a laugh.
So did we.
They've released your girlfriend.
You're joking.
No, free to walk the streets.
Not technically my girlfriend.
Surely they'll prosecute.
I wouldn't hold your breath. Why didn't you listen to me? Nobody listens to me.
I'm not being funny, but if you hadn't chased Tommy Opens into Spain...
Don't you dare. He's already tried that. Walking around with your eyes closed. Do I have to be there every minute of every day?
How were we supposed to know she'd spike his tea?
I still don't get why she did it.
Well, she can explain herself in court.
I wonder how Max is doing.
Try not to think about it.
On the road again?
Yeah, means most.
How many's that this week?
Well, I'm just trying to fit them in around my shifts, you know. I've got 6 today, but 3 of them are in the same house. Do you remember SpongeBob, my mate? With him and his twins.
Is he the one who never puts his hand in his pocket?
Yeah, he is. Well, he will today. The prices have gone up as well. We're going to charge him 12 quid for a skin fade, and he's going to be like, 12 quid for a skin fade.
Well, if you don't like it, you can go elsewhere.
Yeah, exactly.
Hardly making a dent in it, though, is it?
Every little helps.
Right, well, don't burn yourself out.
Are you working all day?
Yeah, but I'll do tea.
All right, cheers. Oh, can you, if you see Sarah, can you tell her I'll buy her those chocolate cookies again?
You've not had them all, have you?
Yeah, I have. Taste of her own medicine.
12 quid does sound steep for a skin fade.
Do you want to pay this debt back or not?
Yeah, of course I do. All right, I'll see you later.
See ya.
We better win tomorrow. Playing bottom of the league. Drop any more points, that's it. We've blown it. And it's only February. Who's that?
Tyrone still not opened up yet, so this business with his mother.
Oh, great. So we're already behind because Cassie tried to bump off Ken Barlow.
And what was she thinking?
I don't know. Ripping off his bank cards. Daft cow.
Is that right?
Oh, according to Steve. Why is Tyrone texting you and not me?
Because of all this, maybe?
Well?
Well, what?
Who is it now?
Channing Tatum wanted me to run away with him. You just get on with your own knitting.
Channing Tatum. Bloke's a joke.
Hey, all right, lads. How was your first night? It's Dylan, isn't it?
Yeah, it was all right.
Good.
You know him? Who? Who? Osborne. Not really. Not really? You either know him or you don't. He used to live in my road, that's all. So, yeah. Well, sort of. Next door neighbours with a teacher. Very impressive. Didn't know we had a little posh boy in our hands. It's not posh. It's just some nerd that my dad knows. I didn't know he worked here, to be honest. Don't lie. It's your dad's boyfriend, innit? What? As if. Chill out, mate. I think Osborne's okay. I saw him in town with this woman after the last time I was out of here. Which one? Which one? Mr. Ozzy, the player. Word to the wise. These are the lads he's sucking up to him. No, I won't. Little posh lad. Interesting.
So that's it, basically. I never meant to put his life in danger. I was just scared of what was coming next once he was all better and I was back on the jobs market.
You don't really strike me as someone who spent much time on the jobs market.
Yeah, well, that's the trouble. It's hard for people like me with no qualifications and a history of addiction. I just wanted to make him drowsy, dependent on me. So I was indispensable.
Hope was devastated. Seeing you dragged away like that, it was... I mean, what kind of example is that setting?
And what about Ken's money, eh?
I held my hands up to that one. I just wanted to make a bit on the side.
Keys.
What?
Keys.
I just want to say thank you to both of you for everything you've done for me. Especially you, Fizz.
I don't want to hear it.
Can I at least say goodbye to the girls before I go?
We don't want them around you. They've been traumatised enough as it is.
Can I have a cup of tea before I go, please?
You put the kettle on, love. I'm gonna go back to work. I'm gonna come back at lunchtime, and by then I want you gone.
Take care, love. Man about the house.
She's right. There's got to be a line in the sand. I have lived on this street for so long, and I'm going to get so much grief for this. Never mind you. I mean, we took you in. I got you a job across the road.
No, you didn't. I screwed that up too. Can you stick a sweetener in my tea, please? There's got to be a line in the sand.
So we removed the testicle 1 week ago. I'll have a look at the wound before you leave. Any problems or discomfort you're experiencing?
No.
You had a scan on your chest, abdomen, and pelvis soon after the operation. We've also had tests done on the lump we removed. I'm sorry to say the cancer is present in your lymph nodes. That is, we found it elsewhere.
What time is it now?
I don't know.
What do you fancy doing this afternoon?
Nothing.
Kev.
What do you want me to say? I'm terrified. Is that what you want to hear?
What? If that's how you're feeling, yeah. I just don't want you to bottle it all up.
Look, just give me a chance.
I am. I will.
Let me wrap my head around it. You've got a counselling session anyway.
I won't go.
I'd rather you did.
Really?
Look, I'll put a film on a snooker.
A bit of normality.
Remember that.
Honestly, I could stay.
Abs.
You want me to count it?
You don't trust me?
Don't trust anyone.
So she still thinks you're out barbering?
It's easier for carrying this round with me than if anybody sees me.
This is why I'll never get married. What's the latest on your lad?
I'm gonna need more cash, put it that way. A lot more.
Might have something soon.
Yeah. I'll take anything.
Proper little baby driver, aren't you?
I'm not enjoying it. But cheers, Andy. Just give me a ring, yeah?
Oh, a few weeks, eh? Well, I like the sound of that. Hate being in debt. Oh, you seem to have coped all right, Daisy.
We have appreciated your patience.
Oh, no. You flooded me with gratitude. All those nice occasional free glasses of Pinot.
Should you really be doing that? Haven't you just had surgery?
Yeah, but I can't stand the grime. And I can't stand the thought of a cleaner, you know, looking down the nose at me.
You're gonna hurt yourself.
You should have seen my last apartment in the Keys. Oh, it was spotless, not a speck of dust anywhere.
So you probably want to know where this cash is coming from.
You know what? I don't think I do. No. Not knowing what I know about the last time you got your hands on a large wad of cash. I think I'd rather be kept in the dark.
Suits me.
Right, well, I'd offer you a drink, but are we done?
Yeah? Who needs tea and a chit-chat?
Yeah. Oh, one more thing. Is Jenny on board with this?
She will be.
True or false? According to Shannon's number, there are more chess moves than atoms in the known universe.
True.
What is the highest possible score a player can achieve with 3 darts?
180.
True or false? The Welsh word for microwave is...
So, Mum's got the straighteners, I've got the iPad, we've kept one of the air fryers.
Oh, they are good. I thought people were over-egging them.
Yeah, people were evangelical about them.
Well, they're right. You know, it's a revolution in food technology.
And 2 smoothie makers turned up this morning.
Good ones?
Did you know about them?
Well, look, let's just be thankful that it's not my funeral today.
Oi, do you mind?
You'll outlive all of us.
What I don't understand is how she thought she was going to get away with it.
She was getting away with it. I mean, if it weren't for Bertie catching her red-handed...
Hang on a minute. I could see her coming a mile off, but a 6-year-old's getting all the credit.
Grandad, don't you ever check your bank account?
I told you, I'm a very trusting person.
Well, at least she's not allowed anywhere near you.
She lives 4 doors down.
Well, if she even thinks about him, she's had it.
You are joking.
You reckon?
Does he look all right?
He's had a flipping heart attack because of you.
Amy, call security. You are going down for a very long time.
Ken, I just want the chance to explain properly.
You'll get your chance. In a courtroom with a judge.
Get out!
They're right, leave him alone.
Understood.
Wait. I'd like to hear it.
Working?
Got no choice, have I? Tyrone sent his mum packing. Now he's on a breakdown. Some old biddy in Ermston's put diesel in her engine.
Sally's told me.
How does she know?
Right, it's spreading.
Yeah, I'll do the chemo and we'll be grand.
Yeah. Of course.
So, Abby went blabbing to Sally, did she? Nothing's private anymore.
Did they say aught about your hair?
What?
About whether you lose it or not?
I don't know. Didn't ask them.
We'd be like twins. She said that the, what's it was good, you know, that word that rhymes with diagnosis.
Prognosis. Well, you never know.
You just got to trust them.
I've got no choice.
He was such a big support when I was ill. Isn't life funny?
I texted you as soon as we got out of there. I didn't want you finding out from someone else.
Yeah, I really appreciated that. He's not responded to mine, though, so I've sent him round.
Oh, that's good. We'd be glad of that. He said he was going to watch your film. Just seeing him like that, Sal, it wasn't nice. He looked like a little boy.
Well, if the consultant's optimistic, we have to cling to that.
I don't know if he's told the girls yet.
They've not said anything. Right, I better get back to the workhouse, because Sarah will be cracking the whip.
Right.
Tell him I don't want to cramp his style, but I'll catch up with him soon.
I will do. See you later. Even when the odds are good, you wonder if they're just saying it so you don't lose hope.
Well, one has to have faith, in the loosest sense of the word. Chemotherapy is hard for the spouse. Many's the time I wished it was myself rather than Hayley in that chair.
Could I say the same? I honestly don't know. Is that maybe a bad person?
That's a hypothesis you need not explore.
Joanne couldn't get a word in today.
Well, that's what they're for.
Feels like everyone's either dying or dead, and then they're dying all over again inside my head.
Yeah. I struggled with sleep when Hayley was ill.
Earlier at the hospital, if there was a trapdoor underneath me and I could have pressed a button.
It's all perfectly standard.
Bye-bye Barcelona. We're looking forward to that. I was trying to learn Spanish on the sly.
Well, perhaps you'd try somewhere more local. We always like Blackpool.
You in Blackpool, I thought that would have been your worst nightmare.
Well, Haley enjoyed it, and as such, so did I.
Oh, last time I was in Blackpool, I was absolutely bladdered. I couldn't even stand up. Still, I'll think on.
I had to listen to Rodney banging on about his Sunday League days this morning.
Hackney Marshes. I've heard that tape before.
Reckons he played against Vinnie Jones.
Yeah, and Stuart Pearce and Sol Campbell. The dates don't add up, though. Maybe he's just trying to get you to take your mind off it.
Maybe. Suppose that's what got me back up. He reckoned one of his old teammates bounced back from it.
Well, that's good.
Like, if you're hard as nails, you'll be all right.
We are hard as nails. You take Ronnie at the cleaners any day. I tell you what, if there was a right royal rumble on this street, my money would be on you. Or maybe Brian.
I could give it out.
I know it's not the same, but when I was impotent...
I'm not impotent.
I'm not saying you are impotent. But it's similar.
How's it similar? Cancer is nothing like impotence.
I'm not saying you're unmanly, Kev, just because you lost half your ammo.
Look, knock it off.
What's your sense of humour?
Where do you think it is? They've taken one of my balls. Now it's spreading all over. Meanwhile, Abby doesn't want to know me. Sorry for not seeing the funny side.
I was only trying to be supportive.
Support? You don't know the meaning of the word. You've got a wife that does everything for you and you love it. Don't compare us. I've got people who depend on me.
Oh, I don't deserve that, Kev.
You're just a child, living in a man's body. How could you possibly know what this is like for me?
Dad? What have you done?
Me?
Look, I'm sorry. I mean it.
I know it's a shock about the chemo, but there's no need to be nasty.
Do you need to have chemotherapy?
Nice one.
I'm gonna go before I say what else I shouldn't.
Dad?
Yeah, I've got to have it, but it'll be okay.
And when were you going to tell us?
I was going to time it right, but I've blown that now, Anna.
Tracy, please.
No way. I'm staying here. She can spill her lies in front of me.
Can I? I don't know where to start. I'm just so sorry for everything I've done. And I know it's totally unforgivable. As for the money, I promise I'll pay you back every penny.
How? By scamming somebody else?
I know I betrayed you. But what's worse than that is I hurt you.
Then why did you do it?
I just thought it was easy money. I actually enjoyed caring for you. And then you got rid of me. I've always been skinned to a survivor at any cost, so I started...
Drugging him. Say it.
And the more time we spent together, and the more I got to know you, I felt really guilty. And now I've hurt someone who I really care about.
Oh, please. It didn't stop you doing it, though, did it?
Look, I've done things in my time I'm not proud of. Too many things, but this is gonna haunt me till the day I die.
Oh, well, you'll have plenty of time to think about it when you're in jail.
A word to the wise, Ken. I wasn't the only one round here who had bad intentions. You might think Tracy's all right, but I'm telling you, all she's waiting is for you to die.
How dare you?
What you're really mad about, isn't it? Every pound I spent was a pound from your inheritance.
You hateful cow!
I think that's enough. Tracy's right. You have to answer for what you've done.
Ken, please.
Lassie, it's true what they say. Trash does eventually take itself out.
You're both watching Cars.
Good. Now sit on that sofa and put your feet up. Your bum wasn't meant to be leaving it today. And what were you doing at the garage?
Brain surgery. What do you think? Working.
Right, let me just rephrase that question and less of your sarcasm. Why were you working?
Well, why not? I feel fine. There's no point sitting staring at the walls.
Well, you didn't look fine biting Tim's head off. What was all that about?
That's between me and Tim.
Kev, you're going to have to find a way to control your emotions because, well, things are going to get really intense now. I take it Abby knows. And where is she?
She's in therapy.
What now? Today?
Best place for her to be.
I just wish she was here, looking after you.
She's my wife, not my carer. I can look after myself. You know what? I'm not sitting round idle.
Now where you going?
Out! You like that sofa so much, you sit on it.
You did that on purpose.
What? No, I wasn't even looking, I'm sorry. This is one of the noobs.
Oh, what are you in for? Rob a pound shop?
He asked you a question.
Yeah, have we got a problem?
That's enough. I'll leave you alone for 5 minutes and you're really in trouble. Everyone gets a grilling on their first day. I mouthed off and got a black eye on mine. What I said was hella funny, though. I'm fine, I can handle it. Yeah. I'm sure you can, posh lad. You'll soon learn, and until then, stick near me. You hungry? A bit, yeah. Go on. Or are you more of a dark chocolate kind of guy?
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah. You need to lighten up a bit, mate. This is the STC, not Alcatraz. Come on.
David, this is the third in a trilogy of messages. Call your wife.
Confidential cheese toasty when you have a moment, please, Roy.
Confidential?
Yeah, if Debbie asks, it didn't happen. And you aren't allowed to break client privilege.
I'm not sure the protections afforded by lawyers count in my cafe, but I will endeavour to uphold them nonetheless. Is there a particular reason for the secrecy?
I don't think I can last out to dinner, but it's on a need-to-know basis.
Excuse me a moment.
All right.
There we are.
No, I really should be getting back.
Oh, 5 more minutes won't hurt.
It'll take more than that to fix what's rattling around in my head.
Well, you'd be surprised. A few moments here and there can be a benefit.
Thanks, Roy.
And how are we today?
Is my face that readable? I've just had a heavy therapy session.
Must be doing some good, though.
Don't feel like it.
How do you change a gearbox?
You what?
A gearbox. What's the first thing you have to do?
Well, depends on the car, but you have to get to it first.
Take out the engine?
Some of the time, yeah. Oh, is this a you can't fix it till you break it thing?
Just keep going. I mean, if it was that easy, we would all be walking around fully functioning humans, and how boring would that be?
So you're saying for the time being, I have to put up with being a broken Mondeo?
I wouldn't do yourself down. You're more of a classic Cortina.
Classic? I'm not that old, thank you very much. Although I do have almost as many breakdowns as one. And what about you?
Porsche 911 all day, every day, me.
Oh, so you're a midlife crisis.
Clinging desperately to the midlife part. Thank you very much. Midlife crisis. Yeah.
Will you please help me with this? Because I'm not going to
For sure. I like a lemon drizzle, me.
Dylan? Dylan?
Is that you?
Yeah. Thank goodness, I've been worried sick all day. How is it?
Like I thought it was going to be.
Is everyone nice? Has anyone said anything?
No. It's just a lot of new faces, that's all. Some of these lads look like they've been here for ages.
Right. Well, just keep your head down and you'll be out.
Before you know it. But be careful. I don't want you messing around with the wrong types.
Drink it quickly and think yourself lucky I'm even serving you.
The nerve on you. After everything you've done just to be in here like nothing's happened.
Steve, will you please just let me explain?
No. I mean, I'll let you say your piece to Ken, only because it'll be easier on him thinking you regret it rather than the truth. You didn't care about anyone but yourself.
I do cared about him. And you.
You didn't. You just used me to get to Ken.
Now, you know that's not true. I really did like you. Do like you.
Just stop it with all the lies, okay? You got caught. Own up to it, all of it.
Look, that's what I'm trying to do. But it wasn't all a lie. Some bits were real. You know that.
Get out!
She's not worth it.
Oh, she is. How could you let her poison right into your nose?
Me?
Hey, we were all taken in by her.
It wasn't his fault. There's no one to blame but me.
Then why are you still here? Just leave.
Go on, you heard him. Oh, and do us a favour. Don't come back.
The easy way or the hard way? You decide.
Sorry it took a while.
Where were you?
Therapy.
Not the whole time.
Oh no, I had a bit of a heavy session today, so I thought I'd clear my head before I got back. Where are the boys?
Oh, Debbie's got them. She said she'll have them again tonight. I didn't have the energy to argue.
How you feeling?
Same as last time you asked. So, went for a walk, did you?
Oh no, I was in the cafe chatting to Roy.
Any wise words?
No, but he had cake, which was almost as good.
Well, someone made you smile.
Well, I won't say smiling, but I do feel a bit better.
Just you and Roy.
Yeah, why?
No reason.
How are my two favourite people doing?
Yeah, not bad. Brew?
Yes, please. Hey. I reckon that we should tell Bertie about the baby. I know we don't have a scan picture, but...
Isn't it a bit soon? I mean, what if something happens?
Well, he's going to need time to get used to the idea of having a sibling. And he's going to notice eventually, especially with everybody around us talking about babies.
I guess I just hadn't really thought about it.
Well, I think we should tell him before someone else beats us to it.
When? How?
This isn't bad news, Daisy. It's a good thing. Hey, Bertie. Daddy's got some amazing news for you. So, how would you like to be a big brother? Because Daisy and Daddy gonna have a baby.
Yay.
Yay. Exciting news. Told you so. I think he's gonna be a brilliant big brother, don't you?
Yes, the best.
The best.
Actually, I forgot that Jenny wanted to see me.
What, now?
Mm-hmm.
Can't you wait? Thought we might celebrate.
It did sound quite urgent. So you will have to finish that off, but I can get something nice for tea on the way back.
Sure. Right, what we making?
Sparkling mango or lemonade?
I don't think your dad would like you talking to me.
I'm a teenager. It's my job to do what he doesn't like.
Lemonade, please.
Good. I'll have the mango. You doing a runner then?
It's about the size of it.
You don't have to. They'll shout and moan, use words like disappointed and unforgivable, but it never really is. They get bored of shouting after a while.
Is that right?
Do you want me to rob something from Dev so they're mad at me instead?
You're all right.
I can say it's because I was had you left.
You don't have to do that. What would you be? Sad if I left?
Don't have to answer that because you're not going to. You owe me 50p for the lemonade.
Thought you'd be back ages ago. I've left you increasingly sarky voice messages.
Sorry.
Right, well, it's jerk chicken for tea. Well, actually, the chicken was off, so essentially it's just spicy rice. David? What? What's happened? Who did this? Was it Harvey's lot?
No, it was just a group of lads. One with a particularly large boot size.
Right, OK, well, let's have a sit down. Let me have a look.
It's mainly up here.
Oh,
Just
no.
don't touch.
Sorry. Why did they attack you?
I don't know, I just had that cash on me, didn't I? From doing that job.
They beat you up for 60 quid. It's jail time for pocket money.
I don't know. I mean, it's just...
You're not telling me the whole story, are you? David?
Well, he thinks that I'm totally dependent on you.
Well, you're a married, middle-aged man. Of course you're dependent on your wife. Find me one who isn't. And they're either lying or mid-divorce.
Well, I like my clothes folded and put away for me. Does that make me less of a man?
No. And it's a partnership. I mean, you do the bins and you stack the dishwasher.
Yeah, well, yeah, there's an order to it, isn't there? You've got to start at the back and work your way forward.
Yeah, you see, I depend on you for stuff too. Take no notice of him. He's just going through something. And Abby's got on a lot on her plate lately.
Not everybody can be as good as me and you are, can they?
Exactly. But if you do want to do something, the toilet seat's gone wobbly again.
Consider it fixed.
Oh, Mrs. Connor, if you'd like to join us.
Oh, I'm okay, actually. I just came in for a quiet drink.
Well, I was just thinking, while you're recovering, I could take on lots of duties, you know, deputise like I did when Sarah was away.
Well, that was one day, Salon. Costs the client, so...
Yeah, well, you have to get experience somewhere.
Yeah, she puts the hours in. She's got no commitments at home. I'm an independent man, me, you know, put the bins out and everything.
Can I think about it? Just quietly, on my own?
Certainly. And I'm here if there's anything you want.
Good to know. Orange juice, please, Jenny.
Of course. I understand that Daisy came to see you earlier.
Oh, can we not? I just haven't got the energy.
No, I was just going to say...
Nothing. You're going to say nothing because I don't care, Jenny. I just need the money. It's up to you lot to figure out how I get it. OK? Please, can I just have a drink in peace?
Yeah, I'll bring it over.
Thank you.
I got pudding.
Oh, I've not even started tea yet.
Oh, well, I'll do it then. It'll keep me busy.
Hey, Ken won't think any worse of you.
You know, I'm almost as mad about what she's done to me. Is that selfish?
No, she's your mum. You've got every right to feel betrayed.
I mean, she obviously doesn't love me at all. Otherwise, she wouldn't have
now
done
you
any
can
of this.
stop that, right? She's
She's complicated. Sounds like she always has been, according to what Evelyn says. Come on, count your blessings. This is the first time we've had any trouble with her.
Yeah, well, it's over now. She's at the bus stop with the bags packed.
What? Did she see you?
Yeah?
And what did you say?
Well, there's nothing to say, is there? I mean, I've survived long enough without a mum. I thought she was dead, so this is going to be no problems, is it?
Okay.
Not to me.
I've just seen Granny Cass and I think you two have seriously been out of order. Hope! We've all done bad things, but if doing bad things mean we couldn't be in a family, none of us would be.
It's a little bit more complicated than that, actually.
No, it's not. You're just making it more complicated than it needs to be. I'd rather have a granny that loves me and makes mistakes than no granny at all.
Sorry to bother you. Jack was asking for results. Hey, you climbing the walls with boredom yet?
I was up and out earlier.
Yeah, well, that's great. You'll be back to full strength in no time.
I'm not sure if this is the one he means. There's another one like it, but I've put it in the wash this morning.
Nah, I'm sure it's fine.
I'm forcing Kev to watch a new box set. Not sure how enjoyable it'll be for him. He'll probably end up, don't know, binging some car restoration show. A lot of breaking stuff to fix it again.
That's a good life philosophy, that.
Thanks for taking him again. A bit of quiet time is just what we need.
Anytime, anytime.
And will you say sorry to Jack if that's not the right hoodie?
Nah, I'll tell him that you couldn't be bothered to look, you awful human being.
Ah! Cheeky. Right, then go on, clear off.
See you, mate.
Oh, he's so lovely, isn't he? Tell you what, Debbie's got herself a good one with him.
So?
You sure you want to know?
No, but sinking ship can't get any worse.
I don't know. Sharks? Tsunami?
David.
Right, fine. I've been helping Andy out past few weeks, doing a couple of jobs.
Helping how?
Just move a car from one place to another. At speed, after they'd done a robbery.
Oh, you stupid, stupid man!
Look, I had to do something, didn't I?
Oh, yeah. Hey, maybe there's a family wing at the prison where you can join Max, or we could even reserve you a suite.
I had to.
Keep telling yourself that.
I have to try and fix things.
Well, getting banged up is not the answer.
Well, what is? I mean, Max gets sentenced tomorrow, so he's inside with Harvey. I mean, if I don't get him his money, he'll kill him.
I can't lose you.
And I can't save him.
Apart from Andy, who knew you were doing this job?
No one.
So the only person who knew you had that cash on you was Andy?
Well, yeah.
And you don't think it's odd that you got jumped today of all days?
Have you walked round Manchester lately?
Yeah, I have. And unlike you, I haven't got my head stuck up my bum. He's playing you, David.
I wouldn't do that.
Oh, what really trustworthy is he? He'd never do anything to anyone who didn't deserve it, Weatherfield's answer of Robin Hood.
I trust him.
Yeah, well, I trusted you to protect our family, but the choices you're making, you can't even protect yourself.
And if you've been affected by issues raised in tonight's programme, you can visit itv.com/advice for support information. And the latest ITV News is on the way next.